Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Aztecs will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will take the field first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So San Diego State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
At the 36. Third down coming.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Punt is in the air on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Robinson. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
On to kick it away.
Him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Sutton. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Got his man to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Brown wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Corrals it at the 45. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Back to pass on second down. He's in open space downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Sutton. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they stretched the lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Missouri.
Quick completion on the out.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. It's a draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Still looking on the move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Robinson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Napier. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Gain of 9. 3rd down coming.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a connection. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Napier. Touchdown, Aztecs! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
0.
He'll bring it out. It's Walker. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wiles.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the defense playing pass all the way. They understand the situation beautifully. They've got to throw the football. They weren't fooled by the pass. They break on the football and get the interception.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick spin on the run. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got enough space. Touchdown, San Diego State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Brown wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few